Yes, Happy New Year. New Year, new direction, as they popularly say. In education, we also have to rethink about what we need to do and achieve better in education. Now, every new year, you see people make resolutions. They promise to work harder, wake up earlier, and do better than last year. And I ask, how has this been for the past, couple of years? Have you checked your last year resolution to the new year resolution? Do they look the same? Have anything changed? So in education, we do the same thing. You see schools promise to do better and get better results. You see teachers promise to work harder. Students promise to study more. Parents promise to support their children better. Now, I want you to go beyond these words to, streamline what your promises are. So when you look at how this plays out year after year, many of the same problems still remain. So the question is not whether education is important. We all know and agree to this. The real question is, are we planning education carefully, or are we just hoping effort will be enough? Which type of effort? Is it full potential effort, or just let's be going? No. Why education needs more than good intentions is very, very important for us to look at this. Now, education is one of the most powerful systems in society. If you don't know it now. It shapes how people think, how they solve problems, and how they contribute to the world. But education does not improve automatically with time. It's not about time, it's about strategy. So a new year does not fix old mistakes. It's not about the year. Good intentions do not replace clear strategy. So you need to work on your strategy. So you need to understand that without planning, schools become busy but not effective. So it's not about how busy you are, it's about the impact. Are you effective? Teachers become exhausted but not impactful. You see teachers that are so tired, but at the end of the day, what is their impact on the learners? Students become pressured but not skilled. They feel they have learned a lot, but at the end of the day, are they skilled? Did they get the required understanding of the skills and objectives? So in this year, I want you to look at something. Something should be different. Education must move from habit to intention, from routine to strategy. And once you are able to achieve this, we are going to the next level. So I want to give us each of the units in education just three resolutions that will help us achieve better in this new year. Now, I want to start with school owners and proprietors. Your role is not only to run a school, it is to protect a vision. Now, if you don't have a strong vision, then let's talk about it. Because your vision must be clear. And if it's not clear, that is why maybe that's part of the problems you have. Okay? So a school is not just buildings. It's not about uniforms and exams results. No, it is a long-term investment in human potential because what we are raising today will be the next generation of humans. So this year resolution for you as a school owner, as a proprietor, is one, to invest in quality, not just appearance. Don't just be one of those schools that exist, but they are just existing. They are not impacting in the society through their learners. The second one is to prioritize teacher development, not just enrollment numbers. Don't just focus on the number of learners you have per year. Okay, a lot of us are focused on, okay, this year I'm going to move from this number to this number. That is not enough. You should think about those who are building these lives, the teachers, develop them so that they can impact more. To support systems that improve learning, not just profit. That is the third one you must focus on. So you see, when owners focus only on survival, education suffers because your eye is not on the vision, but on the little things you want to achieve within the next, or let me say, within the shortest period of time. So when the focus is on purpose, your school will grow and grow stronger. So that is very important for you to know. And then for let me call it, I call them second in command, the directors and school management. Now you are representing the school management, and sometimes I see you as even the school owner, because sometimes the school owners or the proprietors are not even in the school. So as a school management, it is not about control. It's about direction. Direct everybody in the right place. Policies without follow-up fail. I hope you understand it. So you need to follow up the policies. When you build these policies, they look amazing, but they fail when you don't follow up. So rules without support create resistance. You see a lot of directors and school management, they sit in their office. I call that place a lab because some things, when you carry it out in the lab, it works perfectly well. And then you forget about other things that can alter that result in the real life situation. So you need to target things that will create actual expected results. You need to create strategies that does not create pressure on the workforce. So this year, you must focus on three things. And I want to put it to you in form of question. Are our goals realistic and clear? Those goals that you make, are they clear to those who will use it, who it will be applied on? Are they even realistic in the first place? Now, the second question for you is this. Do teachers understand the purpose behind decisions? Sometimes we just make these decisions and then we forget that there are reasons why we are creating them. So you need to explain it to the workforce because they are adults. If you don't explain it to them, they will misunderstand it. So you need to focus on making it clear so that they will understand it. And then the last question for you, which I want you to use these three things to build your resolution. Are systems supporting learning or blocking it? There are so many things we come up with, but at the end of the day, instead of improving the system, is blocking the growth of the school. So you need to rise up and wise up. Strong schools are built on alignment, not fear, confusion, or constant crisis management, because it goes beyond that. Now, for the teachers, a resolution for you. Now, I remove my cap for you. As teachers, you are the engine of the entire system. You are at the heart of education. No curriculum works without you. I'm sure you know that. But hard work alone is not enough. Repeating the same methods year after year does not guarantee better learning. You need to reason beyond just learning and acquiring knowledge to understanding concepts. And that is why these three resolutions is for you. One, you need to teach with purpose, not just coverage. Begin to reason beyond covering your curriculum or scheme and start thinking, what are the reasons why we are teaching these things? Are there skills these children need to get from this curriculum or the scheme? Okay. Now, the second one is you need to focus on understanding, not memorization. A lot of teachers ask the children, did you write what I gave you? No. Check what they have gotten from what you have given to them. Did they understand it? If they do understand it, then that is perfect. Now, the third one is to keep learning, reflecting, and improving. Now, a good teacher does not only deliver content, they design thinking, curiosity, and confidence. Now, for you to even be able to do this, you need to develop yourself. You don't keep waiting for school to do that for you. There are resources here and there that can help you do better at your job because you need to think beyond the circumference around you. You need to think beyond the children you're seeing. Look at those children in the next 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Who are they becoming? Okay. Now, for the non-academic staff, I know a lot of times you are neglected, you are not recognized, but I want to let you know that you are even very important. Now, there's what we call a school model. In a school model that has to do with a car, you are the tires of the car. A car cannot move without the tires. So for you, education does not run on teachers alone. I hope you understand that. Security is there, administration, cleaners, drivers, and support staff all shape the learning environment. So a safe, organized, respectful school allows learning to happen. If your work is not effective, it's going to affect the entire system. So I have this resolution for you. Create an environment where students feel safe, respected, and supported. It's not about you, it's about the entire system. And secondly, understand that your role matters in shaping discipline and culture. Education is a team effort, not just for the academics or the management. You need to put yourself in the picture and play your role effectively. Okay? Now, for the learners, the students, the pupils, you know yourselves. Education is not something that happens to you. It is something you participate in. Studying more hours is not the same as learning better. I've explained this before. It's not about the number of hours. It's about the plan, the strategy, the quality of those hours. What did you strategize to achieve within those hours? Passing exams is not the same as gaining skills. So your resolutions are this. One, to study with intention, not fear. Some of you only study when you have exams. That's absolutely wrong. To ask questions, not just memorize answers. Some of you, if you don't understand concepts, you decide to cram it. No, ask questions. This is very important. Now, the last one for you is to take responsibility for your learning. Don't just say, my teacher didn't teach me enough. Don't just say, my parents did not support me. Don't do that in this new year. Education is not preparation for life. It is part of life itself. And the more you understand this, the better for you. Okay? Now, for the parents and guardians, yes, you are vital in playing your role as partner in this business, the business of building life. So your support is more powerful than pressure. Sometimes we just keep putting pressure. Sometimes we think it's only about paying school fees. Your children need guidance. They need patience. They need understanding. Let's avoid being distracted by what is happening on social media. So this year, your resolution is this. Focus on growth, not comparison. Some of you, you just feel, my child took fifth position. Are you not supposed to take first position? No. What have your child improved on in the last 1 week, in the last term? These are things you should be looking at. I want you to communicate with schools, not just complain. That's the second one. Most of the times, you only bring complaints to school. There is what we call communication. You can lay down those complaints in a very understandable way. I'm sure schools will listen to you because you are their priority, right? Now, the third one is encourage effort and character, not only grades. Don't just keep looking at the cognitive. Look at the other aspects of the results so that you understand how your child is growing and faring. When parents and schools work together, children feel secure enough to learn. And that is the psychology behind learning. Okay? Now, what is it that ties everything together? Education works best when everyone understands one truth. Results come from planning, from strategy and cooperation, not from stress and shortcuts. Let's work together as a system. Let's work together as partners. So you need to understand that when goals are clear, methods are thoughtful, and rules are respected, learning improves naturally. Like it's not something you man pressure for it to happen. It's something that flows naturally. So this year should not be a year of noise and pressure. It should be a year of clarity, a year of alignment with the system and purpose. So I want you to know this. If we are working together as a team, then we should put our energy in one direction, in that vision and mission set for the entire system. So as this new year begins, let us make a different kind of resolution. Not just to work harder, but to work smarter. Not just to, demand results, but to build systems that work. Not just to hope for success, but to plan for it. Because once you plan for it, it will come naturally. Education is too important to be left to chance. So we need to plan. So if we plan carefully, act intentionally, and work together, this year can be the year where education truly moves forward.